Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope you've been having a great week. Got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Before we get started, go ahead and like and subscribe. Support the channel. If you guys love sports and you love sports betting and you want to join me on the private Discord community, got a lot of members in there. Love to have you guys be a part of that team. And last day to join up for the Robinhood crypto promo. Link is in the description. Go ahead and sign up for that. And yeah, we're going to get started. 10 matchups here. The first one is the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Chicago Cubs. Pittsburgh 13-17, Chicago 15-16. Chicago currently favorites at -137, Pittsburgh +127 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Pirates is Trevor Cahill with an ERA of 7.40. Currently he's 1-3. Pitching for the Cubs is Zach Davies with an ERA of 8.22. Currently he's 1-2. Both pitchers giving up a lot of runs here. I'm loving the over 7.5. Probably give a slight edge to the Cubs in this matchup, but it's looking like a lot of runs in this matchup. I'm going to take the over. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Baltimore Orioles. Red Sox 18-13, Orioles 15-16. Red Sox currently favorites at -162, Baltimore +152 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Red Sox is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 4.18. Currently he's 4-0. Pitching for the Orioles is Matt Harvey with an ERA of 4.06. Currently he's 3-1. Yeah, loving the Red Sox here. Eduardo Rodriguez playing really well on the mound. Gonna go with the Red Sox here. Next matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the New York Yankees. The Nationals 12-14, Yankees 16-14. Yankees currently favorites at -173, Washington +163 with the over-under at 9.5. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 8.10. Currently he's 1-3. Pitching for the Yankees is Jamison Taillon with an ERA of 5.24. Currently he's 1-2. Yeah, hard to trust Patrick Corbin on the mound with that hideous ERA. Going to take the Yankees in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the New York Mets. Arizona 15-15, the Mets 12-13. Mets currently favorites at -130, Arizona +120 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Diamondbacks is Zach Gallen with an ERA of 3.48. Currently he's 1-1. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA of 4.81. Currently he's 1-3. Not super in love with this matchup. Don't really know if I even trust the Mets here. I'll take the plus money with the Diamondbacks. Take them on the run line as well. Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Cleveland Indians. Cincinnati 14-15, Cleveland 16-13. Cleveland opening up as favorites at -136, Cincinnati +126 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Reds is Wade Miley with an ERA of 2.67. Currently he's 3-2. Pitching for the Indians is Zach Plesac with an ERA of 4.78. He is 2-3. I like the Indians in this matchup, playing a little bit better. I feel like it's going to be a low score here. I kind of like the under 8.5 here, but I will give the slight edge with the Indians in this matchup. Next matchup with the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Miami Marlins. The Brewers 17-14, the Marlins 13-16. Miami currently favorites at -135, Milwaukee +110 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Brewers is Brent Suter with an ERA of 2.70. He's currently 2-0. Pitching for the Marlins is Trevor Rogers with an ERA of 1.91, and he's 3-2. Looks like it's going to be a pitching duel here. Love the under at 7. And I'll take the plus money with the Brewers here. Take them on the run line as well. Should be a low-scoring, close game. Next matchup with the Minnesota Twins versus the Detroit Tigers. Minnesota 11-18, Detroit 9-22. Minnesota currently favorites at -140, Detroit +130 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Twins is Matt Shoemaker with an ERA of 7.83. Currently, he's 1-3. Pitching for the Tigers is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 6.14. He's 0-4 here. Hard to really trust this Detroit team, man. I'll take the Twins at minus 140, and that'll be that pick. Next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Atlanta Braves. The Phillies 16-15, the Braves 14-16. The Braves currently favorites at minus 154. The Phillies plus 144 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Eflin with an ERA of 3.49. Currently, he's 1-1. Pitching for the Braves is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 5.08. Currently, he's 2-1. Not super sold on the Braves here. I'd much rather take the plus money with the Phillies and take them on the run line as well. Next matchup, we have the Seattle Mariners versus the Texas Rangers. Seattle 17-15, the Rangers 15-17. Seattle currently favorites at minus 112. The Rangers plus 102 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Mariners is Chris Flexen with an ERA of 3.33. Currently he's 2-1. Pitching for the Rangers is Mike Fultonwitz with an ERA of 4.32. Currently he's 1-3. Pretty close matchup here. Could really go either way. And in those scenarios, I'd rather take the underdog. I'll take the Rangers on the plus money. Take them on the run line as well. Next matchup with the Chicago White Sox versus the Kansas City Royals. Chicago 16-13. Kansas City 16-13 as well. Chicago currently favorites at minus 150. Kansas City plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the White Sox is Carlos Rodon with an ERA of 0.72. Currently he's 4-0. Pitching for the Royals is Brad Keller with an ERA of 8.06, and he's 2-3. I'm gonna take the White Sox in this one. Carlos Rodon playing really, really nice on the mound, hardly allowing any runs. I'll take the White Sox here. Next matchup with the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Houston Astros. Toronto 15-14, Houston 15-15. Houston currently favorites at minus 135. Toronto plus 125 with the over-under at 9. Currently don't know who's pitching for the Blue Jays here, but we do know who's pitching for the Astros. Jose Urquidy with an ERA of 3.71, and he's 2-2. Don't know who's pitching for the Blue Jays here, but I'm gonna go with the Astros in this matchup, and gonna take the Astros. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Colorado 12-19, St. Louis 18-13. St. Louis currently favorites at minus 205. Colorado plus 188 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Rockies is Austin Gomber with an ERA of 5.90. He is 2-3. Pitching for the Cardinals is Jack Flaherty with an ERA of 3.41. Currently he's 5-0. Jack Flaherty playing really great on the mound here. Hard to trust this Rockies team. Give me the Cardinals. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Los Angeles Angels. The Dodgers 17-15, the Angels 13-16. Dodgers currently favorites at minus 158, the Angels plus 148 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Dodgers is Julio Urias with an ERA of 2.87. Pitching for the Angels is Griffin Canning with an ERA of 6.20. Currently he's 2-0. Gonna take the Dodgers here. Julio on the mound, playing really well, and the Angels releasing Albert Pujols from his contract, so that's kind of a big loss for them. Gonna take the Dodgers in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Oakland Athletics. Tampa Bay 17-15, Oakland 19-13. Oakland currently favorites at minus 137. Tampa Bay plus 127 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Rays is Rich Hill with an ERA of 6.39. He is 1-1. Pitching for the Athletics is Sean Manaea with an ERA of 3.48. He is 3-1. Going to roll with Oakland in this matchup. I like Sean Manaea on the mound here. Last matchup on the board, we have the San Diego Padres versus the San Francisco Giants. Padres 18-14, the Giants 18-13. Padres currently favorites at -139, Giants +129 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Padres is Blake Snell with an ERA of 3.51. He is 1-0. Pitching for the Giants is Anthony DeSclafani with an ERA of 2.0. He is 2-1 here. Looking like it's going to be a pitching battle here. I like the under at 7, and I'll give the slight edge to the Padres in this matchup. That's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a good one.